Alrighty guys, so we've talked about data this week and we talked about bar graphs yesterday. And today we're going to be talking about frequency tables, okay? So when we think about a frequency table, it is basically just a way for you to take all your data and organize it into a nice table. So when you make a frequency table, it's typically going to look like this. It's just going to be like a T-table, if you've ever had to make one of those. So I'm just going to make it with 2 columns, but you can normally make it with 3 columns if you'd like, but we're going to just do 2 columns. So the same data that we've used all week, we're going to keep using. So when we talk about our data, we were talking about your favorite Pokemon. So I'm going to put the Pokemons here and the data here next to it again. So we had Pikachu, 10 of you liked Pikachu, 0 of you liked Bulbasaur, 5 of you liked Charmander, and 4 of you liked Squirtle. So these are the ones that are going to go here. They're going to go listed. So I'm going to put here type of Pokemon. Okay. So there were 4 types, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one was Pikachu. See if you can even see this. Oh, that marker doesn't even work. Trash. All right, let's just do it in orange. Pikachu. Okay, so Pikachu was one option. Then another option was Bulbasaur. Let's see if I can spell these right. Bulbasaur. I think that's how you spell it. Then we had Charmander. And then we had Squirtle. So we have this column right here. So this column is talking about the types of Pokemon. Well, our data is talking about you guys, talking about who liked these Pokemon. So when we have types of Pokemon, we also have to have number of students, just like our bar graph that we did. It's literally the same titles, just organized in a different way. So we have the types of Pokemon, we have number of Pokemon, but every graph, every table, everything that you make has to have a title. So when I think of titles, just like our bar graph, we had the same. So we're going to have the same title. It's the same data. So our title is favorite Pokemon. So we have favorite Pokemon. These are our titles. This is our category. And these are my number of students. So there are 2 ways that you could do it. You could put tally marks to represent the students, or you could just write the number. I want us to do tally marks because I want us to get into the habit of using tally marks. So for Pikachu, we had 10 students that picked Pikachu. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to go across all of them, and that makes 5. So that is 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10. Bulbasaur didn't have any, so I'm not going to write anything there. Charmander had 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Squirtle had 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a frequency table. I have my title here for this column, which is type of Pokemon. Then I have my title here for this column, which is the number of students. Then I have my title for the whole thing, because this whole thing is talking about your favorite Pokemon. So now what you are going to do is you are going to make your own frequency table with the data that I have already posted. Okay, we're using data that you guys created, things that you guys talked about. So some of it was like, how many siblings do you have? Or your favorite ice cream? Or do you like hamburgers or hot dogs? Waffles or pancakes? Who's your favorite teacher? So out of all of those, you can make a frequency table out of all of that data. But you're the one who's going to pick which one you're going to want to do. So you need to remember the components that we just talked about, though. So we have the title for the whole thing. We have the title for this column, the title for the second column. We have the categories. we have the data. So all of these components your table has to have as well.